Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. Let's talk about your conflict. You got to pick your battles. Is it a hill worth dying on? Probably not, right? Because conflict is an emotional strain. Even if you're not thinking about it, it's running in the back of your head. It's impairing your ability to sleep. It's impairing your focus to work. It's really like heaviness, like a spirit of heaviness, just bringing you down. And before you know it, before you know it, you're looking like Jacob Marley. You got all these chains and stuff on you. But really, before you know it, this has just become your normal everyday life. You don't realize you're walking around with such heaviness until it's gone. So one of the ways to deal with that is to not fight on every single thing. Your spouse may be fighting you on every single thing. You have to get to a point where you have to go, my peace is more important than this. I know they're an a-hole, but my peace is more important on this. So if they win and winning makes them feel great, but that means that they'll leave me alone, good. Because fighting about this stupid little thing is not worth it. So only you know what's worth it. So you want to think about some of the things that are worth it. Are your kids? Your kids are worth it. Fighting over their bedtime is not worth it. I just saw a really great Instagram video where somebody had said, hey, I don't think 50-50 parenting is the best things for kids. And the lawyer was like, I agree. I loved it. I love that because that's how I feel too. 50-50 really isn't the best for kids. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It really is about quality time. I will tell you, people fight over that because they don't want to pay child support. It's about money. What are the two things people fight about in divorce? Kids and money. And it's usually money. They don't want to pay you or whatever. They don't want to pay child support. So if you are duking it out over that and that other parent is not budging and you have to go to court with that, the judge most likely is going to rule 50-50 anyway. Is that a battle you need to fight? Some things you just can't win. So you really kind of have to weigh that out. You want to think about your financial security. You don't want them, is it a battle if they got a lot of retirement and they trying to, but I'll take all the debts. But you don't have any debts, yay, but you have no assets either. Is that the best battle to fight? Like to not fight on? You're going to need something. Some of those retirement, that was earned during your marriage. You're entitled to it, especially if you stayed home with the kids, or maybe you had a job that supported your spouse while they were going to school to make all this money and earn this retirement, and you don't have that option. You're cutting off your security. That's something worth battling for. Other things that people, really need to think about are like real estate, interest in business. Like, where is the value? Where is the value in those things? Now, some people fight over the house because they want to stay in it, but they can't really afford it. That might not be the best battle. The best battle might be, I have an interest in this property and I'm going to get my share of it. But there are minor things that you don't need to fight about. There are minor things that aren't worth it. So you have to think about, what are my goals? What type of life and will I be able to live after this divorce? What do I want my life to look like? Not just financially, but how do I want my kids to feel? What is my internal peace structure like? Those are the things you need to think about. Think about the future. Also, don't get swindled out of things that belong to you just because you want to end the conflict sooner. No, sometimes you have to fight. You just don't need to fight about everything. And fight is not a good word. A battle is not a good word, but you just can't be a doormat. Claudia said I should, avoid conflict. That's not what I said, actually. I said pick your battles. Pick your battles. That does not mean avoiding conflict. It means not being petty, not focusing on petty little things that rob your peace. A retirement account is not a petty little thing. Okay? who is around your children, that's not a petty little thing. Their bedtime is a petty little thing. Now, not to you, because you have to deal with their cranky when they get home. But in the grand scheme of things, is a petty little thing that is just, it's not worth stealing your peace. So this is why you consult professionals. How much retirement am I actually entitled to? Yeah, my spouse was a police officer and they have a nice pension, and they're telling me it's worth nothing. I hear this a lot. They're telling me it's not worth nothing. Go see a CDFA. They'll tell you what it's worth. They'll help you figure out how it's supposed to be accurately divided. Also, when you have these discussions, because you're not focusing on small things, your discussions are going to be more productive. Sometimes we have friends and family members who love us so much that they have promised to themselves that they're going to hate your ex until they die. That's just their job. That is their role in life. And so they're going to encourage you to bleed them until they are dry, because they are so mad about what they had done to you. And if you follow my advice and don't fight on every little thing and actually pick your battles, they might be disappointed in you. They might be angry. They might just be like, oh, I can't believe you did that. That was so stupid. They may criticize you. Are they going through a divorce? Have they ever been through a divorce? Do they know what this is like? Then don't listen to them. You listen to them at a certain point, but don't listen to them and don't tell them everything, because that's not creating peace in your life. They don't understand the level of conflict that your soon-to-be ex is inflicting upon you and how much your internal peace has been destroyed. Just ignore them and move on, because your goal is to have less entanglement from them. And here is the thing. Here's the secret magic sauce. Conflict keeps you connected to people. So if your soon-to-be ex is fighting you on every little thing, it's keeping you connected to them, and they have power over you. They are pulling these strings. If you don't want them to have that power over you, stop the conflict. Choose your battles wisely. What is something you cannot let go? Then don't let it go. Is there anything you can let go of? Let that go. And instantly, their power hold on you begins to loosen. And the more you resolve your conflict, the less control they have on you. And the less control they have on you, the more peace you have in your life. So when your friends and family are telling you to fight, remember, the longer you fight about issues that don't matter, the more your ex has control over you. You're getting a divorce. You are trying to be free from them. Get free. You can do it, and I can help.